Hey guys, how you doing? It's Harry here again. So today we've got some more car boot buys and a couple of antique shop buys. We'll go through and show you what I've got. So to start off, I got these US Air Force buttons. So these would have gone on the coat or jacket of anyone in the US Air Force. We've got the tags as well, which is quite nice. Main reason I bought them, and we got a little bit of history here. So these are 1952, these buttons, and these ones are 1982, so a lot more modern, those ones. But yeah, quite nice. I paid, I think, £17 for both of them, so I got £2 off the asking price. I mainly bought them because they're displayed and they got the tags, which is quite nice. I don't think these are silver. I don't think the buttons are silver at all, but they're quite interesting little things, and I think I can make a little bit of money on them, selling them on, probably 20 to £25. It's not a huge amount of money, but they're quite interesting. So we got those. Also from the antique place, I got this, what's it, piece dollar. I paid £25 for this, so I got £3 off the asking price. It's a 90% silver coin. I buy a lot of the Morgan dollars when I can, but I know piece dollars are also silver. There. Ooh, Liberty on the other side. And I think we got an S stamp. So it's 1922, and we got an S. Where's the S? Yeah, an S just there at the end of the tail there. So yeah, £25. It's pretty much what you pay retail for it. So there's not much money to be made there, but I always pick up a good bit of silver when I can. So we got that there. We've got some other coins as well from the car boot. Start off with these. I paid £10 for both of these. I don't think this one's real because I bought this one and then I walked around his stall again later and he had the exact same one out again. So I highly doubt this one's real. Plus it feels a bit light for a Morgan dollar. And bought this, which I thought I'd take a gamble on. I don't think this one's real because it looks like it's been cast. It's supposed to be a gold piece of 8, I imagine, but it all looks pretty good until you look at the sides and you can see where it's been cast in a mould. Originally, these would have just been hammered out. But yeah, I thought it was worth a little gamble, but didn't pay off. Still, might be lucky enough to get my money back on them. But if not, they're quite interesting little replicas, coins there. I will test them and make sure they are fakes, but I'm pretty sure they are fakes. But yeah, so we got that. And then we got these coins here. We got a, what's this? Yeah, it's a rupee, isn't it? Yeah, from 1942. So this is 50% silver. I bought this one because it was in quite nice condition. I thought it might be worth a little bit more than what I paid for it. Bought this one and then just I think it's just a shilling there. So this is 50% silver as well, this one. I paid £20 for both of these, which pretty much resale. I think this one goes for about 10 to 15. They're only a couple of quid really, so I overpaid a little bit for them. But I quite like the coin, so I could probably keep this one. I quite like it, and that would just go in my silver pile at home. So that's our coins done with for now. Up next, we've got, we'll go with this. It's quite an old, this just, the book's falling apart really. Bought it more for a novelty. Paid 50p for it. It's the Express British into metric, so it's got old imperial measurements into modern metric, and there's literally every single measurement you could want. So we got what we got here. We got feet and inches into meters and millimeters, and it literally gives you every single measurement, and there's pages and pages and pages. So I imagine this was quite handy for, say, builders and people like that back in the day when they went from imperial to metric, because a lot of people struggled with the conversion. So I imagine these books were a godsend to people like that. But yeah, it's quite a nice little novelty thing. And 50p, I thought for the novelty it was worth buying, but the book itself is just falling apart. It's got water damage and everything. The inside's not too bad though. You can still make out all the measurements. So 50p, I thought, yeah, it's worth buying. Just got that. Then we got, I just bought these for me at home because I like them. Just some Lowry coasters. I quite like Lowry, the artist. So yeah, we've got a few coasters there. Paid £1 for them, so we'll work that. Up next, we'll go with this one next. I bought this in an antique shop. Any ideas what it is? Yeah, it's a hand grenade. It's an old Russian Cold War one, I believe. I think it's an F1 hand grenade. If anyone else knows, got a better idea than me, please let me know. But it's been completely disarmed. I made sure they showed me before I bought it. But yeah, it's completely hollowed out on the inside. You can see, but yeah, all the powder and everything else is gone. This up here is just being held in place. They bent the pin over to keep it all together, but there's no explosives in there at all. But yeah, I paid £20 for that because I thought it was quite funky and unique, and I thought I could make some money on it. But I'd look online and they go for around 20 to 30, so not a huge amount to be made on it. But still, it's quite an interesting thing. It's quite heavy as well, even though it's empty. But I imagine that's because all this, blows up and what have you. But yeah, £20, I thought it was quite an interesting little item. Yeah. Wrap that back up. Got that. Then what else do we get? Paid £5 for this bag of like old computer games, like proper old ones. I think they're for a Sinclair. So we got all sorts here early. Krypton Factor. Sega's Outrun, it's quite cool. So we've got that, and we've got quite a few manuals in here. Also, for some reason, we've got a Game Boy game case. So yeah, £5 for the bag. I think I can make some money on that. I think I'd easily get a tenner for the lot. So yeah, that'd be an easy sell to make a bit of money. Quite a big bag of them. Up next, just a little first aid kit. I picked these up when they're cheap. This was £2. I just buy mainly for work because they come in handy. Always needing plasters at work for people and myself. And we've got plasters, webbing and all sorts in there early. So for £2, it's worth buying. Usually have a little health and safety card in there as well, which can be helpful situation. And last but not least, we got a bunch of comics. I paid between £1 and £1.50 for these. I bought most of them because I think majority of these are first edition, but they're more modern first edition, so they're not worth much. So we've got Damsels there. We've got Adventure Comics. It's quite an old, well, not hugely old, but still quite nice. It cost $1 new. Trying to sell it for £3 in the shop by the looks of it. Warblade, nothing interesting. Legion, nothing interesting. We've got an issue number 2 there of the Valiant Universe. Not sure about that one. Excalibur, I thought was quite a good buy. I was hoping it was going to be an original, but it's not. It's a reprint. But still, £1. I think I normally get, I think, £2 to £3 for first edition, stuff like that when I sell them on. Normally I just get £1 for a standard comic, but I get about £2 to £3 for this one. They're all in pretty good condition. I think there's a few that are a bit knackered. Yeah, we've got a part 1 there for an X-Men. Just a standard issue number 3 there. Got an issue number 1 there of the Nightman Gambit. First edition there, Deathblow and Wolverine. First edition, Avengers A-World. The Superboy, I think this is the one that's going to be worth the most. I think this sells between like £10 and £20. I believe it's first edition there because it's got the 0. I thought it issue 94, but that was the year it was printed apparently. So yeah, that one is going to be, I want to get my money for the whole lot back, and anything else will be profit pretty much. It's got that one there. Got another first edition Avengers one there. Another first edition. Yeah. Another first edition there. And then I bought this one because it just said collector's edition on the side. But this one only sells for a couple of quid. 2007 though, issue number 5. They were selling it for 8 quid somewhere, and then they dropped it down to £5, and then obviously bought for £1.50. But yeah, there we have it. a few recent car boot buys, antique shop buys, second-hand buys, that kind of thing. I think my favourite thing is the grenade. I do like some of the comics. I like the grenade, I like this one, I like the peace dollar there, and the buttons are quite cool too. Everything else quite interesting. But yeah, there we have it, today's few recent buys. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you know anything else about these items, please let me know in the comments. As always, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel because it helps me out, this, that and the other. But again, thanks for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you in another one of my videos. Bye for now.